I'm gonna go ahead and pull the bikes out and get things moving here. Actually, I can't because I need Julie's key. Let's try that again. Not sure what's going on here. So we're gonna force stop that. Try it again. Premium feature. What the heck's going on? Hey Cardo, play music. Spotify's offline. Everything's offline. It's because I'm tapped into Wi-Fi and it's trying to connect. That's why. Cox internet's still down from the storms last night. Let's try that again. Yeah, there it goes. Alright, I think we got it now. Make sure there's no one behind me in my rear. But these roads are nice and long and straight, and I would just practice riding them. Typical Oklahoma road. If we were in the city, it would just be a bunch of traffic and stoplights. But out here, it's nothing but cows and horses. And the potholes, you got to watch out for those. But I'll kind of take you on a tour of where I would go when I would come out by myself in the beginning, before I ever started going into traffic. I'd kind of come out here and be by myself. Just a lot of straight roads. I'll turn here and go by the cows. Turn left. But I'm sure you could really get up on your bike, being that it's much more powerful than mine. You'd be only in third gear probably. Definitely more traffic on this road, you know, later in the afternoon, especially during school, right after 3:30 it starts to pick up. Turn right here. I would go down this way. It's where I found some more curvy roads that I thought were fun to practice on once we get down here a little bit. This guy's going to turn behind me. Sometimes you see horses walking down this road. You'll see somebody on a horse, riding their horses down here. But this is kind of a fun road. It's got some hills. It kind of goes up and down. It's kind of fun. For Oklahoma anyway, without having to drive down to Tahlequah or Fort Gibson, which is over an hour away. Of course, I wouldn't really call these big hills, but something. And it's not a lot of stop signs. It's not a lot of stoplights. You gotta watch out because the right side of the road tends to get all the debris, potholes, crap like that. I remember when I was first looking at bikes, it was a little bitty, I forget what it was, maybe a Kawasaki 250. It was brand new. You turn left here and go down that way. I mean, it only had a couple 100 miles on it. The guy had bought it for his wife and all kinds of stuff. And she was too afraid to drive. And they had a nice big yard to learn in. It was nice. I could flat-foot it. It was real short, but he only wanted $5,000 for it. And it wasn't a dirt bike. I think it was a Kawasaki. Anyway, it was dark green. It looked really nice. Had some like racks on it and stuff, but I felt it would have been too underpowered. And I was right. Coming up here, I would turn right, which is kind of fun. I mean, there's a few twisties or some corners, you know, versus them being just straight roads and stop and turn left or right. So I would come down here. Or back there I would go straight, which we'll do in a minute. But these are blind corners that are kind of fun. You can just kind of, I would practice going around. Nice houses out here. I went down there once, almost got stuck in the gravel. I think that's where I went. If you turn left there's some nice neighborhoods back that way that overlook the hill. That's where I cracked my my guard, because the road, I was going really slow and I got too close to the right side and it was a gravel dirt road. I was over here and I was going to turn around and it just went, the road fell out from underneath me, and I was practically walking it and it just fell out from under me and it just went right on my handlebar. Then I had to drag it kind of up a little bit. this road just dead ends. As we go down here, it'll go down and it'll loop back around through a neighborhood. Comes out right there. But again, these were nice practice roads. Not a lot of traffic. It was good practice for blind corners and blind corners that go downhill. Because in the beginning I was really unsure. I was like, oh man, where's this go? I can't see, you know. So I would downshift into second and just kind of cruise it down. It's not the nicest of areas that you'd want to live in, that's for sure. It's kind of hit and miss. I hope this audio is coming through really good. I hope the video is right where I've got the camera. I hope it's the right angle. They say to kind of tilt it back a little bit. So down there, yeah, I went down there, it just dead ends. Something else that I would practice is, especially right up here, because the road goes up, so I would practice doing my rear brake from a stop, right, because I'm on a hill. So that was kind of new for me. I was like, oh, I'm glad I had found this spot, because I'm like, oh man, how am I going to do this? So I learned, you know, there's not a ton of these in Oklahoma, at least not right where I am. So once you find a good spot where you can practice rolling backwards and using your rear brake, I took advantage of it every time I'd come down here. Give them the head nod. So we'll go back the way that we came, which is what I would do, because they get a few curvy roads, and then I'll turn right and we'll go on some more curvy roads, and that'll be fun. And that was kind of how I would do my practice runs by myself. Yeah, there's some nice houses down there. They overlook, they're on kind of you don't really think it's a hill, but it basically drops off because the Vertigo River is down farther. So it kind of goes down to I guess the basin or the plain. I don't know what they call it. See how the road turns. I went down there, that's just private drives to different people's property. These little roads are too short to really take them too fast, because there might be a car coming. Gonna run into a dog. Not so much on these roads here, but when we turn right up here, sometimes those people don't care. Get dogs running out in the street, chasing you down the road. So that's a blind curve there. I can't see because of the trees. There is a drive here on the right. It's not a road, but it is a driveway. Up here is a stop sign where we're going to turn right. I've gone straight, but that just dead ends into a bunch of neighborhoods and it just kind of winds around. There's not really anywhere to go. I remember early in the beginning, because this is kind of a hill too, where you kind of have to use your back brake. There was like 2 or 3 dogs that like came running out. I'm like, oh crap! I didn't stop. I slowed down and turned right real quick because I didn't want to stall myself out, not really being proficient yet. You know, it's not a huge hill, but they came out of that area right there on the left. I remember coming back this way, almost went off the road right there because I went too wide, and that was almost bad. That was really in the beginning when I was trying to gauge my line, and I was looking right where I was going instead of at the road ahead of me. Lots of branches down from that storm last night. But you can see why I wanted to go this way. I was fortunate enough to find this in the beginning, and I got to practice a lot and kind of enjoy some small baby curves, things which you've gotten to drive all the time. Ooh. Yeah, this will just dead end down here. And then what I would do is I would turn around and go back. I have been straight down those roads though. They just dead into farmland, and I was looking for some adventure trails. Not really anything going on. Looks like they spilt something here. What is that, sand? Yeah, or grain. So there we go. Going back.
went away. Hang out the whole next day, laughing, having fun. Summer love, you have no idea what you did to me. Summer love, didn't care that we weren't meant to be. You were mine, I was yours. Take me back once more. Summer love, where did you go? Summer love, you have no idea what you did to me. Summer love, didn't care that we weren't meant to be. You were mine, I was yours. Take me back once more. Summer love, sweet joy, where did you go?
So if we go straight, so there's a stop sign up here, and if you go up that hill and up and over, they got a STEM academy that they just built on the right, and then you're right there at the Broken Arrow High School again where we started. If we turn left at the stop sign, the Walmart is over there. Of course, if you keep going straight past the high school, there's a neighborhood market right there. So I mean, there's a Walmart really close both directions. We're going to turn right. So Walmart's down there, and that's a really crappy road. That is like one of the worst roads if you're in a vehicle. So bumpy. And this is a nice new road that they had cut through like a year ago. I mean, there's nothing down here. They built a park. Well, I should say they redid it. But they built this park over here. They were working on a whole bunch of, I don't know, water runoff from all the neighborhoods that are over there. And they built this pump station. And then they have a water drainage thing over there, so they built a little park. But there's a little dirt road here that I've been on, and you can go over there to that water. And then it also parallels up here, but they're building neighborhoods up here on the left. So whenever we hear shooting, the fire and the police training facility is right over to the right. I don't know if you can see, there's a tower over there. But if you take a right at the stop sign, there's a police and fire training academy. So the shooting range is over there. Plus you'll get a lot of fire trucks. They'll have their emergency lights on. They'll come down this road, but they're going to the training facility. See, there's a policeman. He's probably going to the station down there, because it's just right down there on the right. Here's another one. He's also going to the station. Now we're back on 51st. So I don't know how long I was out. Maybe an hour, I don't know. 45 minutes. But anyway, just wanted to give you a little view of kind of some of the roads I took in the very beginning when I was learning and practicing, when I finally got out of the neighborhood. Because I spent 2 weeks in the neighborhood just, oh shoot, oh no. Not paying attention. Cox is out working on restoring the internet because the internet's out. There's Popo. He must live in here. A couple of them do. Well, all right. Hope you enjoyed this video.